Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. I have 18 people with me this morning. We are going to trade the open strategy. We're a little late. I just got on here for finishing marking out, so I can go over how I marked this out. But basically what the open strategy is we're waiting for today's action to break the pre-market high or the pre-market low. If you want to find out exactly all the guidelines to find the stock, to trade the open strategy, it's in the Trading Journal logbook, which there are linked to, and I have a bunch of stuff to talk about other stuff that the $1 Million Margin Club has been working on in a few minutes. But I just want to make sure that you guys are understanding what we're doing and we're ready to rock and roll. So what I did is I did do one Fibonacci on a 10-day. Let's get this. Why is it not letting me click on it? Oh, here, that's right, because I'm here. So I'm 10 days back, Fibonacci high to low here. And we're if this keeps happening, which I think it's going to do with Meta, basically great news we're expecting all this week. And Meta's just been, going straight up. So that's why we're going to do it during the open strategy. We've been trading it for the RV strategy, but it actually has been rating really high for the open strategy too, other than the fact it's rating better for the open strategy because it's not consolidating. Like for the RV strategy, it was losing a point when we rated it on the Day Trading Volume 1 book. It was always minus a point right there. And it was minus another point because all the SMAs, nothing was lining up. So we were getting 7, 6, or 7, which is great. But on the open strategy, it was rating much higher. So we went into 8.5 to 9 on the open strategy. So we decided, what the heck, why are we trading at the RV? So usually it's hard for everybody to get going this early, but we're here. So it did spike past the pre-market, and a bunch of people are in, but they went long. So at this point, how many of you are? Okay, well, that's it. They're all out. Okay, so we've got a bunch of people that are red right now. I won't list them or how many they are, but but I always like for a retest. Now what I've done is I have marked the open sessions here. So you can see where there's open sessions pivot. There's the open session high, open session pivot. I've marked a few of those. That one's not marked for some reason. I don't know why. Because I don't think the action's going to get down that low. But why I'm here, I think I will mark that. It's going to put a line there. And yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's all I could mark because and then I have that fib I showed you. So I have the low marked too, which is right pre-market. See, I did some open session there. Yeah, there's the pre-market low right there. So how are we doing here? So now we kind of just stopped in the middle of between. And I've got the ATRs marked. Here's the ATR high, ATR low. I'm expecting that it's going to break this today. But I don't know. It could pull back, so we need to be careful. So I don't have a lot else to mark out because it's like going straight up. If you look at the daily, I can show you how I did the ATRs, but there's nothing here. You get way back here many, many days ago, but even that is actually, why did I mark that? I'll mark that spike. I usually don't go back this far. I'm going to go ahead and mark those to see if they come into play. So what we're doing is we're marking pivot lines. So we're looking for highs and we're looking for it to turn around. So where it's turned around before, that's what we mark. They're pivot lines, and it's range-bound strategy as well as the open strategy. Once it goes a certain direction, confirming that it's going a certain direction, then we look into like a range and for pivot points to see if it's going to, and then if it breaks the ATR, it goes into what we call the escalator strategy, which it usually will, if it breaks it, it usually goes up, retest, and goes further, or it goes back in, and then we use the RV strategy. So, we're on here early, and this might be it making its move now. But, those of you that already went in, I guess you're already trading, so you could pick it at any time. I'm going to wait for it to break here. I am quarterbacking, but people can do whatever they want, obviously. So I'm not, oh, God, let me remember to bring this over here. So I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Guys, don't try to copy any of this strategy without checking with somebody that you trust. Make sure you read this and then trading a sim first for any of these strategies. So the main three strategies that we are teaching now are the RV strategy, which there's tons of videos for you to find out about, or there's a link to Day Trading Volume 1 put out by the $1 Million Margin Club that answers all those questions. The open strategy, and I just told you about the link for that book, and then the escalator strategy doesn't have anything yet. So we're going to go in to have some a live demonstration of trading here as soon as this, hopefully, when this breaks. Otherwise, I might just start scalping with everybody. But really, you need to be patient. You know, that FOMO will kill you. So this is a 1-minute chart. This is the scalper's indicator down here, which is pretty important for this strategy, for the open strategy, because you want to catch that momentum. So the red are the sellers, the green are the buyers. This is the volume. They're battling it out here. You can see it literally telling you when to go in. That's why they can probably scalp their way to the top and get back their losses that they made by a bad call there. But, you know, it did break the pre-market high briefly, and everybody just, like, you know, everybody was just jumping in. I like to wait because of this. This very thing can happen. And this is the low down here. So, you know, it's the pre-market high and pre-market low. It's only a couple of bucks between them. And Meta can move, you know, well, I think the ATR was over $8. So it can move $8 in a day so easily. So you got to be careful. You can lose. We're doing 7. Everybody's doing 7. It's going to break the pre-market low. Everybody's doing, I'll actually short, guys, if it breaks that. Because it's taken its time to get there. So let's see what happens here. I mean, I probably won't short instantly, just like up there, but if it breaks and then starts to keep going, I'm going to go ahead and short. So we're all trading the same amount of shares. Look at that, huh? It's just fading off. Look at those. Look at the strength of those. Wow. People can't believe it. I thought it was going to go up today. Let me get my 15-minute here. Get that hammer down on the 15-minute, huh? Oh, crap, it broke it. All right, look for a retest. So that's at, are we reconciled properly here? That's at 27. Yeah, it definitely is reconciled. It definitely broke it. And it hit off the volume of the vote profile. So any second now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and if that breaks it did. It broke 326. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm shorting. So let's see if we can make some money going down. I'll get ready to reverse quick if it starts to go back up through. Going to go down, guys. Wow. So there's my first trade, 750 shares. I see a green candle. I'm going to reverse for a second. Did I bank anything? Yeah, it's going to go back up and see if it breaks that. I'll reverse again if it breaks that, if it starts to go back down again, and try to bank off that. So it's going to bounce off that. I'll go ahead and short again. Okay, well, we called that right. I mean, I really think it's going to go up today. So this is now support. So let's see if it wants to go back down. Looks like it's going to go back down. I'm going to go ahead and reverse on that. No. Should have left well enough alone. No, getting a little bit there. There was some slippage there. I'm going to actually reverse again. Wow. So I slipped. So all those quick ones, because you're going to get slippage. There's a bit of a spread, and it's got to fill me. Now, oh, wow. So is it going to drop off? So I'm going to be red like some of you guys here in a second if I don't watch what I'm doing here. So 325, 326. Oh, wow. So is it really just going to blow through that? Nope. If it starts blowing down here again, I got to reverse. I was feeling so proud of myself with that little scalp, and then See, it's at 326. It's kind of holding it here. So I'll let this go 500 normally negative when I trade 750 shares on a large cap like this. But if I know it's just going to support right here, if it breaks the support, I'm not going to wait to be read that much. Okay, there you go. Now it's got support on the pre-market low. That's what the PM low right there. Wow, it's messing with us, huh? All right. Just one big red candle on the 5-minute. Well, I mean, it had a green, but a couple greens, but so the volume went down with the sellers. So that's showing us a reversal here on the scalpers indicator. All right, so now let's see if the buyers pick up more. They kind of battled and did nothing here. So it's not strong buyers, but there it goes. This is just straight scalping with the scalping indicator because I don't have much to go on. I've got this open session pivot here. So that's all the way up at 326.80, which is it's coming to pretty quickly here. Now we're back on the low. Wow. So this is the thing, you wait around for this kind of action. Some people are freaked out by the 1-minute chart. To me, it seems to go really slow. I just want to push the buttons. Normally when I trade on light speed, most of you know I only use hotkeys, and I'm ready to just go. Sometimes you get a lot of partials with that kind of speed, depending on the stock, the cap. I mean, this is a very large cap. This usually it'll just go down. Remember, you multiply these by 100, and it'll just go down real quick, like and get you filled. It's the same thing when you push flat, and as if you push market, they're going to fill you no matter what. That's what a good market maker does. You just might not like the price. So you set a limit order, then you're going to get a partial fill for that exact price. So many of you know. Now I am going to be doing more videos coming up that really talk to a beginner more than these do. I know I talk to the beginner like with the strategy sometimes, like right from the beginning. But if you know nothing about trading and you're saying, hey, this looks fun, look at the amount of money he's making. Oh my God, I can do that. He's just pushing buttons and stuff. So, and you might want to know, and then, when you look here, because I show groups that aren't stock people that I talk to, which aren't many, because if you're not into stocks, I don't hang around with you, but they'll look at the book that I'll bring out, the book, the Day Trading Volume 1, and they just go, what is that? That's alien language. I don't even know. Or they'll look at your screen. I had a workman up here the other day, and this is one area I trade. I trade in a bunch of different areas, but they got to look at the screen, and literally you could just see the eyes just like, I don't even know. I tried to explain, and you could just see they were just frozen. Like, we get used to it, but I tried it. Well, this is a 1-minute chart. What's a chart? What are those things? I mean, they just know nothing. But yet, and I get it. When you start to do it, you just forget that nobody else knows. You get into it so quickly. It's not like they're stupid. They're ignorant. That's a difference. They don't know about this. They know about what they know, which is what I don't know, whatever that is. And I'm ignorant in that. You know how that goes. But wow, this is going straight up now. So we're looking for it to technically break the pre-market highs where we're supposed to be going in. But because it broke the low, I got in on a rebound, and I'm really glad I did. I would have been waiting for this, and I've already got this. I haven't banked it yet because I'm still in the trade, but I'm not going to let it go back down. I'll tell you that. It gets anywhere near here, I'm out. So anyway, those videos I'll be doing, won't be for everybody. They're not interested if you really know how to trade, but I'll go in for more of a beginner's type of understanding that, we all forget that know how to do this, that God, when you first start, it is hard, to really understand what these things are. But anybody can do it, and that's what day trading for success is. I believe anybody can do it. We believe anybody can do it. Just like with anything, I believe anybody can do anything if they put their mind to it. Anything they want to do. I mean, you guys know I used to teach math, and I've seen it over and over and over again. You can do anything you want to do. Let me grab this iced coffee here. There it goes. Open session high, pre-market high. I'm not going to get out. I'm going to hold this position. Look at this. I mean, this is telling me straight up. Look at that. This would have been if you just watched the scalpers indicator, had nothing else to go by. You jump in. You're like, ride the wave, man. This is telling me what to do. This indicator is so good. Now, this is the point of control up here. So at some point, it's going to retrace. So, I would like to avoid. I'd like to get out of the retrace or short it and then get back in. You see how I trade. I try to take advantage of those little steps because it won't just walk up the stairs straight. It does a little like, oh, let's go down this way. Let's go. So you're looking for those, like what's starting to happen right here is a little concerning. It's kind of losing some of its power here. See how the sellers are taking over right here. Definitely not enough for me to reverse. It's just a battle. There goes the volume. Who's going to come out on top on this volume right here? Looks like the sellers. Oh man, really? They really are. Is this a retrace down? Oh, it is. I'm going to reverse. Oh, I'm not liking that. No. Wow, there it goes. So this could go down quite a ways, so we got to be careful here. 26. Nope. You're not going to get me going down when a stock's going up. You're not going to catch me. I wish I had. So I'm using this as support. 27.50, 327.50 area right here. I'm counting on this to be the support. That's why we draw these pivot points. So kind of hit it here and spiked down. And this was hit before in an open session. And we do believe that overall the market's going to go up. So I'm going to hold this for a minute. But if it's in here, I'm going to reverse again. So most of you know that watch, I like to stay in a position. I don't just buy or sell. I don't just cover or sell out because I kind of believe I can roll with the flow and make more money and not sit and wait for an entry. That's what scares me is an entry that's what are you guys doing? So I'm watching. There's now 20 traders with me up here on Zoom. And we still have a couple that are red, but most everybody is green. That was a tough start, though. Okay, so this could be a resistance. You've also got the open. Still hasn't broken the pre-market high, guys. So really, we wouldn't trade this if we were just trading the open strategy because, some of you jumped in and I jumped in. Had it not, got broken the low, I wouldn't be in this position. But I quickly reversed and then I was already trading. But this does not look good. This looks like it's going to pull back again. So I don't know when. So is it going to break through it this time? It's going to break through that. And then it's got the open session high up there to break. That's twice now. It's losing its way. If it breaks back through 20, I'm just going to reverse. I'm reversing right there for a second, guys. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, my God. Of course. Oh, of course. And now it breaks the pre-market high. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, it's just 34 cents from where I was, 42 cents from where I was. So I'm watching this number too. So now it's hitting the point of control. Yeah, I definitely called that wrong, guys. Oh, well, what are you going to do? I'm getting ready to reverse. Is this candle going to keep going up? No, good. Save me. This is when all the professional traders pray. Just kidding. That won't work. Not speaking about anything negative about religion. Now it's bouncing on the 9. This is the 9. Okay, so this is kind of what I was looking for, is a bit of a retracement. How's everybody doing up there? Hitting the 20 now. I'm reversing. I'm going to reverse again and bank that money. So I got back up to 1900. Now this is the VWAP right here. This is the 20, and it broke through that open session. So I look at it like it gets tethered. It gets tethered and wants to be pulled back. It has to prove to me that it can break down to this bottom channel here. If it proves to me that it's there, then you're going to see me go short again. So let's just see. I've got enough to, risk a 200-300 here. Let's see what happens. We're going for the bigger money. So we don't want to we'll scalp ourselves out of any profit if we just react to every move. So when that got so high, I was like, I want to put it in the bank. And now it's mine to lose if I hold on too long. So remember, you're going to slip for every trade. You're going to slip $50, $100, sometimes $200 just getting your position filled, unless you start to do limit and partial orders. Nice. Okay, we got everybody's green now. Couple just barely. Oh, he's red again. Green. You're doing good though now. I think it's going to make its move soon here. I just don't know if it's up or down. That's the problem. I don't know. It's not convincing me that it's going to be all roses in a really upward trending market on everything today. I was kind of thought this was just going to shoot straight up. So a little annoying. But if you look at the 15-minute, look at that. Look at that. So here we are, So it is going. It just didn't shoot. And, of course, these large caps don't really shoot. So it broke 2,000 there. Wow. Getting ready to reverse with that kind of money building me up. So everybody's green, which is good. This is a potential stop us from going up. This is a potential open session high. Then we'd love to break the pre-market high. If it does, it usually retraces, and it's going to be pulled toward the magnet, which is the point of control. So, and then here's another price level. These are the ones that I marked on the daily or 4-hour, I think. And when I was showing you guys, because they're not labeled, so those just got marked. So yeah, yeah, well, that's probably a daily. Way the heck up there, huh? Should have marked them daily, so I knew how strong they were. It's probably never going to get up there. Okay, so now it's resisting here. Wow, that is really tempting to reverse on right there. Really tempting to bank it and then, wait for the decision. Oh, okay, so it broke the open session high. Is it going to break the pre-market high or this is where you get ready to, whoa, it didn't just break it. It really broke it. So I'm looking at my level 2. It's in the middle of the point of control here now. So is it going to blow through that? And then you have another resistance right here. That's one of the bigger ones that I marked. And remember, when it blows through the point of control, it tends to pull back. Wow, I'm going to bank this soon, guys. That's too much. Yeah, I'm just going to bank that and then get ready to reverse if it keeps going up. So that's 2,800. If I see it break this, it's also got these turning it around right here, which is your volume profile, outer limit here. So this is all intraday volume profile. These are all resistances, and then the fib's a big resistance. So I felt more comfortable trying to keep, even if I was wrong, trying to keep 2,500 if it blows through all those. Ugh. I don't like the way I don't like the way I have my, I just realized I don't like the way I have my active trader set up. I'm going to have to fix this. It's the first time it's come into play for me that it bothers me. There we go. I wanted to see my price right here. So I've got it at 61 on a short. I just broke 3,000. So it's got some support right there. I should have got out. I should have got out when it was down there. It's going to go back down there again. So this is its pullback. Let's see how much it pulls back. I mean, it could retrace all the way back down here, but it's generally going up. So you got to look at the big picture here and don't get fooled by these little moves. Everything's going up. So let's see if it's going to, wow, so it's turning around already. So I think this could be a no profit move or a break even move. If it breaks through up here, I just lose money, a little bit of money, and I'm going to get right back out and go long. Well, there it goes back down. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Now I'm watching the histogram a lot, and you got to be careful because they don't reconcile a lot. So you got to remember to look. This is where the market maker, the price it's going to get me. So you look at these for support. You know, broke the pre-market high again. Wow, it just doesn't want to make its move, does it? I'm reversing there, guys. Got a terrible position there. Oh, I don't know. That's not bad. 328.15. This is I wanted to get it like right there on that mark, and hope that all these were going to spin it, knock it back up again. But let's see. And I banked it over 3. So you see what I'm doing. I'm slowly giving me more of a cushion when I make these scalps. So I could get them wrong, and then when I get out for a $200-300 loss, I'm still way ahead had I not been making the trades at all. So I like to stay in a position, and it's a gamble, but you're gambling money you've already made at that point. The only real danger is, and you've seen me do it too, is when I don't get out when I should get out because I just don't believe it. I don't want to believe I'm wrong. And wow, 87. So it tapped here and turned around. I didn't want to see it even get there. So that's a little bit of an annoyance there. Wow. A couple of you turned red again. This is not good. I have to say this is a little, without having the pivot points here, it is a little more, but most of you are doing real good. There's, 2 people above me too, which is, I don't like you. So that's good anyway. Yeah, it's kind of like, seems to be consolidating down here a little bit, which is a little annoying. I'm gonna reverse at the point of control. I'm gonna bank a little bit more and wait for a pullback. So I can do a little drawdown here if need be. I can. Okay, that's a lot. We want you to stop going up now. We want you to go back down now. I think that might have been the end of its retracement. Oh, wow. So there's the cushion that I had that I didn't really want to lose. Oh, God, look at it come in here. So this is pulling it down. So here's your price action. That's your volume profile. Boom. You know, it's just like we're going down for a minute, so I'll wait a second here. Yeah, this had they won out here, but now there's a battle coming up here. You see them going up. It's going to give me a chance to get this money I just was losing back. I'll get out for a lesser loss here in a second if it doesn't do something quick here. Man. Oh, I should have just taken that $60 negative there. Come on. Show me one more time. A little bit less of a loss. Get down there one more time. I'll take that. That's bad, but I still lost money there, but I think it's going up. Now you watch it flush because I did that, right? Yeah, I think I had this like 3,600 or something, right? I think so. So anyway, some of the stuff that's going on is the $1 Million Margin Club, because of all the questions that were coming in through this channel about Forex, futures, options. So it's a pretty deep well, the $1 Million Margin Club. There's a lot of amazing traders that trade in all those markets. But what they've done is they put together little books for each types of those traders that have the traders that have been, or the strategies that have been in worldwide competitions. I mean, like the ACE strategies, and then explain them in these little books. So if you're into Forex or you're into futures or you're into options, it is definitely worth picking up these little $12.99 books that they're putting out that are logbooks, mostly. Wow, come on. Really, guys? You know, I went long again. Mostly, we are dedicated, they are dedicated to making sure you log. You log. And, you know, we did put out that first book, The $1 Million Margin Club. I was more involved in the first book. Now I'm not involved. These are their books. The $1 Million Margin Club is an actual LLC. They're putting out these books to make sure everybody logs in everything you do, even crypto. They're putting out because they've found experts in crypto that have strategies and penny stocks. I mean, you probably know some of these names. They're famous names. They're on YouTube, and their strategies are going to be in these books that are really telling you how to do them. So it's so cool that they can do that, and they're coming out bit by bit. I'll have a link on this video to at least 3 of them. Another one for stock trading, and then one for, it's hard to concentrate when I keep seeing so much red. I think the other one that's out right now is options, came out, and I think Forex. And I think we're waiting for penny stocks, futures, and crypto. There's 6 total covering basically everything that would be in day trading. Although I was, in on all the conversations with the strategies and stuff, and I mean, it's not like I don't know most of the people and know the strategies, but I mean, it's unique. This type of a thing with this type of free information that you can get all this stuff. I mean, this stuff's out there, right? But they've consolidated into like 8 to 10 strategies in each book that basically can be used for that Forex or options or futures or crypto or penny stocks or just regular stock trading. Now, I did get in each and every book, the RV strategy, the escalator strategy, and the open strategy, which were my pet peeve, to make sure that they were there, since I kind of got that whole thing going. But it is separate. They are their own publishing company. But I really advise getting them. They have their own channel now. It's called the $1,000,000-margin club. And there's nothing really on the channel yet, but there will be videos about strategies in these books and trying to have people trade safely. They're not going to be, I will not be the face or voice of that channel or anything. That's separate, but they will be slowly putting out stuff, more of a protective, here we go, more of a protective way to, wow, okay, I waited through that pain. Is it going to break that Fibonacci? What are you guys doing? Wow, everybody's green. I should have taken a couple of scalps in here because I'm behind. There's a couple people over $4,000 now, but I was sitting there. I'm excited about those little books. So anyway, if you have questions in the chat about them, let me know. They just literally hot off the press, available on Amazon. They're low content books, so I don't think you can get them worldwide, and they won't be ebooks because they're meant to log. So some of you, unfortunately, will not see. But what I will do, which is the great news, is that I will talk about the strategies and the people involved. Now, you don't know what's gone on in the $1 Million Margin Club, but I was the first one attacked, literally filing charges against people, trying to find out who I was, and, just nasty stuff. And worse than, I'm not even going to go into what happened. But then we made a rule, like the first thing we decided, because there's a lot of people involved that are very high profile in the $1 Million Margin Club, that people have their own channels, and everything. And they got enough stuff going on. So it's kind of like Fight Club. The first rule about the $1 Million Margin Club is we don't talk about the members of the $1 Million Margin Club after what they saw me being the face and being a persona, even not even giving my name. Everybody's like, we're not going to go through that stuff. We're not going to deal with that stuff. Then they were all involved with, blow by blow what was happening to me. And, and most of you don't know that. And, whatever. It's a happy, I want everybody to be happy, and I'm not going to badmouth anybody. And the people that did the things, I don't wish them ill in any way. I just want them to stay away from my family and my businesses. And, I'm not going to personally mentor people. And that was what the problem was, is they wanted it personally mentored. Wow, here we go. Look at that. So I held it. But I don't wish them ill. I want to make sure they know that at all. I wish them all the success in the world. I can only do what I can do, though, and I have a life too. And this is what I'm prepared to give, is to show what we have here. And I think the $1 Million Margin Club is going to be, with the strategies that they're putting out, is going to be really helpful for people, really helpful. And if you think about day trading for success, we're just trying to, with demonstrations of videos, we're just trying to show you ways to make a living, $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day. We get a lot of satisfaction out of doing so. Everybody's like cleaning up right now, right? Wow, we're doing really good here. So I'm not sure when to turn this around. It finally made its move, huh? Maybe up here? There's nothing but wide open space here. Look at this. Look at that volume go up. It just arced straight up. So this is the first sign, maybe like a little bit of pullback here. I don't know. Wow. Well, I was over 4,000 a second ago, so let's hope it keeps going up. I'm definitely not going to lose all this. But yeah, so everybody's really excited about helping people, and it makes us feel good. And of course, we have a lot of people that we're involved with. The Zoom is not open for people right now. There's nothing like that. It's someday, maybe that will happen. Weren't expecting kind of the stuff that happened when we first started the channel, when I first got it going. Wow, really? I'm going to reverse there, guys, and bank that. I think I waited too late to reverse it. Looks like it's going the other way. Yeah, it's not going down, it's going up. I'm actually going to reverse back on a zero. I think I slipped $50, but yeah, it's usually now using this as a support right here, top of the volume profile. So anyway, I hope you guys will get a lot of enjoyment out of that stuff that's coming. And then I know that the channel, the $1 Million Margin Club channel, is gonna start to grow. It's just this is the holiday season and everybody's busy with family and I guess just all this stuff going on. But eventually there's going to be a lot of really, I think it's got good content already. I think we just passed the 100th episode, although I deleted a bunch of episodes for various reasons, mostly quality or that I'm repeating the same thing over and over, or I've changed my mind or whatever, which happens. Wow. All right, that's the end of my speech. Let me try to focus on breaking 5K if it's at all possible. How long? I've been trading a long time. Oh, yeah. I've been trading longer than usual. Oops. Okay. This is past my trade time. I'm breaking my rules. I'm not going to get out, though, in this particular situation. So it looks like the buyers are coming back around. See how the volume, I don't know. Let's see if this breaks this volume. I mean, it went down from those sellers, but it seems like that was that. Seems like it's going to recover here. Let's see. I'm going to probably get out when if this keeps going up here a little bit. Oh. Come on, the other way, guys. Oh, wow. The fib's giving it support. Look at this. Here's the market maker right at the fib. There's what the market maker's giving us. Oh, all that money gone. I should have got out at that 5. I missed that scalp. Is that it? Are you guys done with your move here? That's very annoying. I should be happy with 3,500. Honestly, I'm getting greedy here. I try to make, for those of you that don't know, I try to make 5K a day. Most of the time I make it with the various positions I'm in. Sometimes when I don't make it here and a swing goes bad, then I end up being red. If a swing goes back 3, 4, 5,000, 10,000, it happens. So you may think, oh God, he's making so much. But, overall I do okay, but I just, the other positions can get to you too. You got to kind of play the field and take chances. And there are days I'm very, very depressed about this. I think when we're traders, our emotions go up and down with our red and green days. And it's you could have really a lot of good stuff going on in your life. But if you had a red day, you feel like the world's come to an end. If you're anything like me, it's just like, it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. So you got to put it in perspective, guys. You got to put it in perspective and look over your whole month or look over your whole year. Maybe look over your whole life and think how lucky you are compared to other people. Whatever it takes to get that spring back in your step. Like, look, you're even able to trade. That's amazing that you can even do this. You have the money in an account to do this. That's incredible stuff. So, overall, you're doing real good, and you just got to give yourself a chance and believe in yourself. I sound like a tape or something. Wow. Okay. I'll stick this. I'm going to stick this out for a second. Let's see what happens. You guys. Oh my God. It's going to be hard to not take this profit here. So it hit 330 and stopped dead. So I don't want to get too greedy here. There, it hit it again. Turned around again. Look at your level 2. This is going to be my last trade. I know. Oh, wow. I'm just going to take that. 4,500. All right. That's it for me today, guys. What's our leader up there? Well, we got 3 people over 5,000. Good for you. I was doing a lot of talking and missing some of those scalps. There's nobody less than 2,000. So that's good. We had a really difficult start. So, all right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for watching. I will be still planning to do those videos. I have a busy week, but where I'm calling out the, how to set up each strategy with more detail, and then more beginners videos. So this is all what I have planned. We'll see how well I do with it all. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Be careful. Stay green out there.